to discuss the performance of the market this Friday, this week. And the market is closing the week again in red. I have Effiong Ekop live in the studio for us to look at this for some minutes before we wrap the show up. Effiong, the market again is closing this week in red. I am worried. A lot of expectations around trading.
This is the fourth time this week.
Yes.
That we are seeing it in red. And there is a reason for this.
Okay.
The shock that the market has received from the order from the Securities and Exchange Commission. That,
about the recapitalization.
Yes,
okay.
They should. You know, they are in different classes. You have stock brokerage firms, then you have asset managers.
Okay.
Then you will also have other classes like those who normally bring companies to, you know, the exchange for listings. And so dealers will have to recapitalize by 2 billion, and the asset managers 5 billion, the other one 7 billion. And so this information coming, they did not expect as it is, you know. Everyone was working with insurance recapitalization, banking recapitalization. We did not know that after Christmas, in the new year, they will get this. And so that, you know, is playing out. And the information was out Friday last week. And this week, we have seen trading close in red for fourth time. And it will get time for them to adjust, you know, to meet up this. There are so many arguments. Some of the stockbrokers are saying they depend on commission.
Do you think they will meet up? Do you think, because you are closer to these guys. Do you think it will be easy to meet up with this?
It will not be easy, because I recall the last exercise that was done sometime, I think 2014 or 15.
Something like this.
So many of the stockbroking firms went under. They have not come back. And so we had job losses. Many of them just went off, closed their shops. It wasn't even as big as this. So 2 billion for a stockbroking firm is a huge amount. The argument is they depend on commission in doing their businesses, that they say they don't really need huge funds like that. Even with the fact that we need, you know, money to go around all of the financial, you know, estates, like you've gotten in the insurance, you've gotten in the bank, and they too being the third.
It's a $1 trillion economy. That's where we are headed. It's a $1 trillion economy.
You know, so, but I think there would be need to talk with the market regulators, especially the Securities and Exchange Commission, and they have their officials, so maybe they will go to Abuja and meet them and then talk about. But it's like they didn't dream that it will come. That means the issue of consultation probably didn't arise. That may be the area that arguments, you know, is coming in.
And that is really important. I think there should have been consultation, just like the tax laws that we've been talking about for days.
Consultation is really very important.
It's important.
Yes, because you would have sized them up and they would have known what to do.
Yes.
You understand? Yes. And the fact that this is just the beginning of the
year. It doesn't say. What about the market performance? I see your, I see the statistics there. I think throughout the week there was a bit of dip, right?
That's it. Because yes, they will also talk to their clients. And people will have to hold on funds to see how they react to this before, you know, they come up. Something that concerns money, huge amount, like the shock is always, yes.
It was CGT money, before.
Honestly.
Now we move to this.
Then for the banks, I think they are really doing very well. Yes, we have a green light from there. So many of them, we understand, have been able to get their funds ready. So in just about 2 months, they need to show this to CBN and get the certification. Then they are up, out, and do. I think we will have so many Nigerian companies playing across the international borders. Many of them, yes. They will join UBA. UBA is already in about 20 African countries. They will cross. There are many of them that have been able to get as much as that 500 billion that CBN wants.
Wow.
You know, after that international level, you have those that will have the national certification. They are national banks playing within the shores of Nigeria.
Then
we have
the regional banks.
Yes, those ones will need to work with only 50 billion. Yes. Then the microfinance 20, you know, we don't need to talk about.
I wish we could just open one of these banks to
me would be very important. Our friends in the newsroom would be our clients.
Honestly, we put all of them in. They must bank
should
with
be
us.
Paying. They pay. The charges wouldn't be so much. You know, we wouldn't charge like the
What's your outlook? What's your outlook for?
Outlook is that the market this year will do very well. Don't forget, we are expecting Dangote Refinery.
Everyone is talking about
the fertilizer company. These are two companies that will be paying dividends in dollars. We sound that so that people will keep their money prepaid for this thing that is coming later this year. This very year, we are listing these two big companies. And with the banks that will be getting huge funds in their votes, so the markets will be really robust. We expect that something good will happen. Then sometime between March, April, we expect that the banks or even other companies that had ended their businesses in December month should be able to show their report cards to shareholders and then pay good dividends for their activities in 2025. So that's the calendar that we are expecting in the market. I think it's good enough.
I think it's a good way to live it. Today is a Friday. Let's see what plays out again on Monday. But do you think the markets would still bounce back into green?
That's always how the market does.
It's always that flip-flop.
It will relax.
I tell Mukhtar every time we speak.
It will relax. When it will relax and then this fear is taken care of, there will be discussion between market operators and SEC officials. And whatever happens, yes, market will certainly show up. Don't forget, even as it is happening, it concerns majority of the financial sector. So the manufacturing sector, telecom, the rest of them, they seem not to be so worried about it, even though they take funding from the financial subsector. So market goes on, market can't relax.
All right, you've heard it from Effiong. Market goes on, market never relaxes. Effiong Ekop there. So have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday. I'll continue the conversation. All right, then. Well.